They're like, oh yeah, guy with Pensy Steam comes in every once in a while. They're not really much. Really test the LED in the headlight, but we'll take this at 10. Proceed to 15. Hello everyone. This is Pensy Joe here for another Train Talks, and today we're going to be doing another unboxing. Now, I got some more stuff coming along the way. A lot of stuff I'm getting lately is for birthdays for family members coming up. And not only that, I also got some more materials, especially for future DCC installs. Because one, I ran out of 1K ohm resistors. Two, I ran out of small heat shrinking tubes. So I had to get more of those. And I got one more engine coming, and then I got to see how the whole monetary thing is gonna go for by the end of this week, and I might do a DCC installation and try and get a TCS WOW decoder for the E6. So we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, today I got two boxes here. I got a DHL box, and I got this box. So we'll take a look at this and open them up. All right. Well, easier said than done, right? You got to hold the camera and do this at the same time. Some people are wondering, why don't you get like a camera stand? Well, that would be nice, though. I don't know. I just don't really want one. If this becomes a little bit too tedious for the next second or two, I'm just gonna cut to the next scene where I have the box open. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so it was a USPS box inside of the paper covering. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Let me try and untab the tape on these. Unroll this. It wants to unroll. Oh, no, there's still more tape. Man. Well, on the bright side, these are well packaged. Even if it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to open. Alrighty. Should help. Maybe. Hold on. There's the other one over there. There we go. Okay. I think that helps out a lot. Man, there's so much tape. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. I have a feeling that what we have in here... Yep. So... this is a Bachmann FA2. Got another one of these. No horns. Horns must have broke off, but I can always get some parts, maybe some brass parts, and paint them black or something like that. So it looks to be in good condition, other than the broken horns. Nothing else seems to be broken. The details look fine. It's not weathered, so I like that. I got a couple here, got to replace it with KDs. We got the bottom side, everything looks good. Not really worn much, those wheels, if not at all. I will have to check inside to see if there's like any electronics in here, because this will have TCS WOW sound put in here, just like my other FA2s. We'll put that up here. And since I already got one FA2, right? That makes you wonder, well, what is the other one? What could that one possibly be? Well, I think I got another FA2. And here we go. Unraveling that. And there we go. I got a B unit as well. Now, I'll have to do another video of these FA2s running at some point. But there isn't a video on my channel with FA2s running. These are motorized, and I know people are like, wow, these things are really shaky. Well, the thing is that these are actually pretty stable models, even on club layouts. Some of the paint's chipped off on the grab irons. That's fine. I'm not really too bothered with that. It's fine. The body paint chip, not body paint chip, but the body paint itself does not seem to be chipped at all. Seems to be in good condition. There's an etched fan. Smokestack. You can actually look through there, actually. It's hollow. Doors do not open, but it's whatever. But, yeah, I got another AB set. I found these for a really good price on eBay, so I was like, you know what? I'll get another pair and do an ABBA set of those FA2s. Now I just got to get TCS WoW for both of them, and they can be in consist with my other two AB unit set. So yeah, these will be very nice. There'll be a future project. I still got to do Steam decoders. This will probably, I'm not sure. I definitely do want to start doing diesel at some point. I just seems to be ever since I find Broadway engines, it's like, okay, I'm never gonna finish this. So I'll probably finish up with Steam first, and then I'll start working on diesels. But if I do get a little bit antsy, I'll probably start doing some diesels as well. I'm not sure which diesels I'll start doing. I might just get these maybe next month. They're decoders, and just do the 8-pin plug-in and just solder, the contact points on the speakers that I have. I have more speakers, so I'll put some speakers in here as well. And of course, I'll have Keep Alive. And then I'll have them have the appropriate. It's gonna be interesting hearing 4 prime movers going off at once inside this model. Some people are thinking that's insane, and to me, I haven't had any issues with my other FA2s, so they're fairly reliable and solid. And of course, I'll make sure that and they're tight. The spacing here is tight, by the way. The B units obviously have more space, but man, is it tight in the A unit. It gets tight in there, so you will definitely have to tape things down and make sure everything's tight and compact in there. There's not too much room. I'm definitely going to do the 9-pin decoder set, install. So that's how I'm going to do that. And then we'll see how that goes. But I'm either deciding to do the 9-pin decoder setup for these as the next project. It depends if I just want to keep doing Steam. And I'll show how I'll do these. To do it for these is very, very simple. You don't have to really do a lot of soldering at all. All you have to do is just, get an 8 to 9-pin JST plug. Now, I don't know what's inside here, so it could be different. Something could have modified inside those the boards or whatever. So we'll see about that. But those are pretty easy as well. Or I was gonna do my Broadway Limited RF16s and get both of the A units because they're only ones powered, and get those replacement TCS WoW diesel decoders and do the 9-pin, and they'll do a hardwire setup for that one. And it'll mix things up, because I've been doing Steam for I think 7 or 8 episodes now for the DCZ install series. So to mix things up with diesel would be nice. Some people would like to know, what it's like to do it for those other diesel models. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. It will take time, but we'll definitely get there. But yeah, these are really nice. I like the Bachmann ones. They're cheap. They seem to be pretty reliable. I haven't had any gear issues with mine. I haven't heard anybody talk about the gear issues on their Bachmann FA2s. So if anybody has any information of running theirs into the ground, let me know if they have a lot of gear problems or something like that. But other than that, I haven't had any real issues with mine. I'll probably have to lubricate whatever's going on inside here. Probably check to see if there's grease inside the gearbox or something like that. Make sure everything's fine. Make sure that the motor's got lubed as well, so that the bearings just don't get worn out and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see about that. But this is a future project. I will need to get number boards from my A units. I haven't done that yet. I don't know why, but at some point I'll have to ask somebody at the club to make me just unique yellow number or well, maybe white number board numbers on the locomotive. Maybe even yellow decals for the side as well. So those are the FA2s, and then we'll see what this box is, what I got inside this box. Alrighty, so now I got this box open. This might look familiar, so you might be wondering, you got a phallus coach? A first class phallus coach? I thought you already completed this set. And I did, however, I couldn't find another first class coach to complete the set correctly. Now, I do have the orange Tgv Train Set. These are nice boxes, by the way. I have the orange Tgv set, and that was supposed to be a 7-car set, which I do have the complete set for, but I got another 3 cars, so it has 2 bar cars, and it's because I wanted a complete set. But I'm not willing to spend $1,000 on eBay, including tax, just to get a full, correct, consist of orange Tgv train. So I was like, that one I'll skip on, unless Joe F does another run of the actual complete orange Tgv train set. I think that will be fine. But yeah, I got this coach, so I'll probably be selling one of my second class coaches. So now I have a correct complete set of the phallus train. So yeah, this will be fun to do a video with the correct train set. Some people are probably wondering who like my high-speed trains. When will I do another high-speed train video? I haven't done one in a bit. And they're coming. I'm actually, right now, I'm trying to do like a train video running session daily. At least try to. If I'm not feeling like I'm in the mood or I just don't have the time, I'm just not going to do it. And I might take a break. Other news, I will be trying to do a train talks once a week. If not, don't expect train talks to come all the time, for those who like train talks. Other than that, I will be doing more videos of trains. And some people are wondering, why haven't you been doing train running videos at the train club lately? There's a lot more going on. There's actually scenery that we can see. And I understand why some people don't like my train video running sessions, because there's nothing in the background. All there is boxes and other things, in a normal, living space, and there's nothing to make these models feel like they're in a world or anything like that. And I get the criticism. The problem is just that the train club is closed right now. The fairgrounds are pretty much, setting up for Halloween. So I can't really go to the train club. So I've been doing a lot of videos here in the meantime. And there will be more running sessions at the train club. We're getting close to the fair, so I will be doing testing. I will have to test this coach as well. I think it will be most likely fine, but I will need to do testing with this coach, with the consist. And yeah, if anybody's looking for a phallus second, class coach, I will have, I will post it on eBay. I'm probably going to sell it for like $30 or $40. And of course, it'll be shipping price. It's like $10. I only really do $10 shipping. And that will be it. I'll probably be reusing this box no, it's not going to fit. So I'll probably reuse this box to ship the other coach out. So yeah, if anybody's looking for a second class coach, just check up on eBay. You'll probably see it pop up. There's a couple on there, but it'll be cheaper than the other ones because I don't really need it. I got now a complete, correct, full set. Any news on any more future high-speed train sets? Some people who like the high-speed trains, probably following me, know about River Rossi came out with an ICE Deutschbahn Era 1 set, like the first era with the two, when you used to have, similar to how TGV had power motored cars with the pantographs, and then they went to EMUs. So these are power motor cars. They had the original Deutschbahn, and you can get that set. And some people might be asking, are you going to get that? Probably not. I'm not familiar too much with River Rossi. I know they're owned by Hornby, just like Joe F is. Joe F is owned by Hornby. So yeah, I'll have to see about future TGV train sets and high speed train sets. Another news: I have sold my Sino Models Bullet Train. Some people are like, why? That was a cool set. Well, I had to sell it because it did not run really well on my train club, and the design of it really requires ultra flat, track. Like your track work has to be amazing. And since my train club is as old as dirt, and I'll have to say, to put it lightly, some of the methods were not really the best for constructing the layout. So it just did not run really well, and I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to run it during the fair so people could see, these unique models. But unfortunately, the design for the coupling system's just not good enough. The track has been repaired, but I'm very disappointed with the speed and the lack of traction tires. People are like, well, just add more weight. I'm like, I did add more weight. I have 4-6 more ounces into the motor car, which is like a coach pretty much because it's an EMU train. And when it goes around corners, even if they're like wide sweeping corners, it slows down. And and the TGVs, Joe have understood that probably because in France, houses are not that huge, so they need to have the only way to have nice long layouts with these train sets and to go fast was to have, especially since they have tight corners, you have to have traction tires. And traction tires are cheap for these things, and they're like $4. They're cheap for 4 traction tires to replace on your Joe F model. And you can get spare parts for these as well. They pretty much use a lot of the same spare parts for each of the models, so I'm not worried about that. I can always get spare parts, spare motors, or anything like that. And I haven't heard anything about these braking. So I'm pretty much going to go Joe F Electro Trend and not really dive into the Asian high-speed trains as much. As much as I wanted to, I was just kind of disappointed with that set. So I sold that off to somebody who hopefully enjoys it more than I did when it comes to train clubs and whatnot. But the Joe F design is, in my opinion, their engineering is pretty well engineering. You don't really have to modify anything right out of the box unless you want to modify the sounds on your decoder or volume. Like these are for a layout that's as gruesome and challenging as a club layout that I have, even though it has been neglected in the past, and we're actually trying to slowly renovate the main lines and even some of the yards to be modernized and fixed. These trains ran absolutely very well. If you go too fast, of course, there will be derailments, but I think it's also because of the track work. But these are really nice train sets that Joe F makes with the higher end TGV sets they make. If you want to buy and maybe even check out what might be coming out from Europe, there's a train store that's in New York, and I'll give you the link to their website down below. You'll see it right here, and it's TEE. It's the Euro Look Shop, something like that. But it's TEE.USA.com. And you'll be able to look at all sorts of European train stuff, even Joe F, River Rossi, Fleischmann, Brawa. I think Brawa's on there, if I can't recall. They have ACME, which makes the famous Ferrari Rossi 10,000, I think. If it's, yeah, Ferrari Rossi. I don't know if I'm. Basically, the Ferrari train is what it is. It's a red fast train. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff on there if you want to check that out. He does do sales, and if you want to get a complete TGV set with sound, it's probably around $700. You might look, well, that's a lot of money. I'm like, well, you're getting complete 10 train set. There's a coder and a dummy unit, and there's a sound decoder / motor controlled decoder and the lead unit, and they work perfectly fine. The lights, when you go forward and reverse, work on each of the end coaches correctly. So it's there. Some people might argue, but it is what it is. But yeah, first class coach to properly have the Dallas train as a complete consist correctly is amazing. I'm thinking about maybe getting the Ouigo train set. It's around $730, $740 with DCC and sound to get the complete set. You get the 4-car base set, 2 3-car pack add-ons. I'll think about it. Because that's really the only kind of set I really would like to get is a double-decker TGV. I don't want to get the older ones because everyone's like asking for $1,000 even without DCC and sound. And they want like $70 or $80 for each car. Well, 60, 70. Let's be realistic. Some of them are around 50. But they don't have a lot of second class, like first class coaches. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like, well, what I'll do is I'll wait for the Ouigo one. And depending on my finances for next year, maybe, I might do a pre-order on it. It just depends. I have other plans going on besides model trains. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. It was really fun. I'll do news next week about something else maybe. There's a lot to talk about, and there's also not a lot to talk about. So, it's a mix of everything. I pretty much go every day at a time, one day at a time. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Again, got some cool stuff, some more Pensy stuff, and some more high-speed train stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time in the next video on Pensy Joe. And yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye now.